Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey peeps, listen, Shari Brown here, and we have got a lot to talk about today, okay? So, bear with me. We're gonna talk about upselling. Do you know what upselling is? I realized Tracy Vallejos, our Executive Vice President of Sales, had an email last week, and in it she talked about upselling. And I realized, you know what? A lot of people probably don't know what upselling is or what it means. Well, upselling is basically when someone buys a product, adding on to that sale. Would you like fries with that, right? There's a reason they ask. I hate to break it to you, they don't really care whether or not you forgot to order fries. They want you to order fries because they want a bigger sale. Your waitress doesn't really care about your need for appetizers. She just knows that she is ranked according to how many appetizers, entrees, desserts, coffee, drinks she can sell, right? It's all about upselling. Working behind the counter, the kiss of death is if somebody walked up and bought one mascara or one lipstick because you were ranked on your, what they called your average unit sale. Your average unit sale, they would like for it to be $50. Well, a mascara, depending on the line that you worked for, was anywhere from $15 to $25. So you needed to basically, sorry, I'm dealing with the dog. You need to basically double that, right? So a lot of you have not been trained in upselling. And so I thought, well, let me just break it down and give you the basics. So I decided, let's call it the Upsell Hotel, okay? And we're gonna think about it like a hotel with lots of floors and lots of levels, okay? The first floor is all of your treatment products, all of your cleansers, your Illuminate Clear and your Illuminate Clean cleanser, the Shine Cloths. These all live on the first floor. Uplift Eye Serum, Divine Moisturizer, they're all chilling on the first floor because these are your basics. This is your, this is what your customer is going to be the most loyal to. Did you know that? Your customer is the most loyal to treatment products, their skincare, and mascara. Those two things are what they are most loyal to. They are less likely to switch once they find something they like. And think about yourself. Once you find a cleanser that you like, once you find a moisturizer that you like, once you find a mascara that you like, you're less likely to try something else. Not that you won't, but you're less likely than you would be, let's say, to pick up a new eye pigment or pick up a pencil or a lip gloss, right? Those are impulse items. Those are things that people aren't loyal to. Those are in the moment, I see a color that I like, oh, so I pick that up, right? You're not gonna do that with a moisturizer, a cleanser, or your mascara. So, first floor of the Upsell Hotel is your cleansing products. Now, most of our customers buy the mascara. That is our, what I call our gateway drug, right? So, your customers are using the mascara. How do you get them to start trying the treatment products? I'm going to give you the most important question in the cosmetics industry. You need to write this down. What are you using to remove your makeup? That question right there should be in your vocabulary. Practice it if you need to. What are you using to remove your makeup? The benefit that you have being a unique presenter is that we're social media based. So you will not find yourself very often standing in front of somebody having to come up with this stuff off the top of your head. You have a few moments to respond since most of it is online, right? So that's awesome. So if a customer is using our mascara, you can just say, what are you using to remove your makeup? Now here's the thing with that question. That's what they call an open-ended question, right? It doesn't, you're not gonna get a yes or a no answer from that question. You want to avoid asking questions when you're in sales. You want to avoid asking questions that someone can answer yes or no, right? So for example, if you have a customer who, let's say, is using the mascara, and let's say they come to you and they say, hey, my mascara is smearing under my eyes. And you say, oh, are you using something oily to remove it? No. I guarantee their answer is going to be no. It's kind of like with your kids, right? Like, you know that if they think that they're doing something that they probably shouldn't be doing, they're just going to, oh, no, I'm not doing it. No. Are you using baby oil to remove your eye makeup? No, I'm not using Vaseline to remove my eye makeup, right? Ask an open-ended question and it engages them in conversation. What are you using to remove your eye makeup? And then you leave it at that. And then they're going to come back and tell you. And it's quite comical because in most cases they'll say, oh, I just used Vaseline, or oh, I just used baby oil. Well, that's leaving a residue. Even after they wash their face, it's leaving a residue on their lashes and on their eyes for several days. So that's what's causing the smearing. That leads you into upselling them to our Shine eye makeup remover cloths. Love these. They have changed my life. I don't dread washing my face at night anymore and getting the mascara off. I use my Shine cloths. Now, Shine cloths are fantastic to use. You can also use Illuminate in either version, normal to oily, normal to dry. This is the clear, this is the clean. And so you can use those as well. Personally, what I do, we're gonna take a little sidebar here. What I do is I use the Shine cloths at night to remove my eye makeup. And then I do my, you don't have to rinse after these. There's all kinds of treatment benefits in here. Lots of good stuff in here that's good for your skin and good for your lashes. Then I use my Uplift Eye Serum all over my face and throat because I used to use it just on my eyes. And guess what? It's so fantastic. And I noticed such a difference. I thought, let us share the love. So it goes all over face and throat. Then I follow with Divine Moisturizer that I'm almost out of. That's how you get into the whole treatment part, okay? That's how you upsell from a mascara to treatment products. What are you using to remove your makeup? And that starts the conversation. Personally, now there are some people who are very bold and they're very good at being bold with their customers and asking the questions and doing what I call the hard sell. I'm a soft sale. I would rather develop relationships with these people. I want them to trust me. I want them to feel, I don't want them to feel bombarded. I sell to people the way I like to be sold to. I don't like the hard sell for myself. Even now, I shut down. No, you're a little too wild for me. You're a little too aggressive for me. And that's just me. If it works for you, fantastic. Different styles work for different people. The most important thing is that it's authentic to you. Hard sell is not authentic to me. So here's what I do. I feel like I give my customers a bit of an out. Some people won't agree with this, but it's worked well for me. So what I say is, what are you using to remove your makeup? Oh, well, I'm using this cleanser, that I get at Target and I really like it and da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's great. That's great. I just wanted to make sure you were using, a good cleanser and that you had one that you like. Next time you need a cleanser, though, consider our Shine cloths or consider our Illuminate cleansers. I love these cleansers. I've never been in love with a cleanser in my whole life, and I've used a million. I love these. And what I love the most is I use Shine cloths at night. It's super fast, removes my mascara and all of my makeup. And then in the morning, depending on how my skin is feeling, if I'm dehydrated, I use Illuminate Clean. I always forget the clean is the white one. If my skin is feeling oily, or I feel breakouts, or maybe it's summertime, then I'm gonna use the Illuminate Clear. It just depends on my mood, right? I use those in the morning to get off any traces of your treatment products that you used the night before. As another sidebar, if you do have customers who ever complain about smearing with the mascara, I'm gonna tell you right now, you all know this. Our mascara doesn't smear. It doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge. You could jet ski, swim underwater, cry your eyes out for hours. It's not going anywhere. So if it's smudging, there is a problem in the treatment department, okay? They're not washing their face in the morning. They're not getting rid of any oily residue from overnight or from their moisturizer the night before, okay? When I put on my Uplift Eye Serum at night, I don't worry about, not getting it too close to my eyes, okay? I put it everywhere. Now, in the morning, what I do, and maybe a lot of you don't know this, did you know that when you put moisturizer around your eyes, you don't need to get any closer to your eyes than the occipital bone? When moisture goes into your skin, it rises, it feathers up, okay? So when you're using your Uplift Eye Serum in the morning, you put a little drop and you do like this. Don't get it any closer than here. Never get a moisturizer closer than here. You don't need to, and in the daytime you don't want to, because you don't want it to affect your eye makeup. Since I do use this all over my face and throat, even in the morning, I put a full drop, as full as I can get the dropper. I put that in my hand, I do this, and I make sure I go whoop like this, and then I do all over here and the rest of my face and throat. Same thing with Divine Moisturizer. I do 2 pumps like this, and then I make sure that I don't get it any closer than this occipital bone here, okay? All right, you hear me? Believe me. All over face and throat, okay? Then you have no issues with your eye makeup smearing, okay? So, what have we learned? We've learned that the first level of the Upsell Hotel, treatment products. How do we get into the first level? We ask the question, how do you remove your eye makeup? And then they answer. And then we start talking about treatment products. How do you get from a treatment product into the makeup category? Well, I'm glad you asked, because on the second floor of the Upsell Hotel is all of our foundation makeup, our mineral concealer powder, our BB Flawless BB cream, touch cream and powder makeup. Beachfront bronzers kind of bridge the gap between the foundation color and then what I call the color. That's like your eye pigments and your blush. But that's the third floor. We'll get to that in a minute. Beachfront bronzers, though, I'm going to put that in this category. How we get into the foundation is you can ask the question, what primer do you use? Assume that they use a primer. A lot of people don't use a primer. They don't know what a primer is. They don't know what a primer does. Say, what primer do you use? And you see that's an open-ended question. It doesn't end with a yes or no. They have to answer you. And if they don't answer you, well, then they're not nice and you just move on, okay? Some people won't answer you. That's okay. That's all right. We're going to be happy and move on, okay, and make lash millions anyway. So, Glorious Face and Eye Primer. If they say, oh, I use this, 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 and this. Oh, okay, great. I just want to make sure you had a good primer. Listen, next time you need a primer, let me know, because you need to check this out. It's fantastic. And you can try it risk-free. There's a 14-day money-back guarantee. So next time you need one, give it a try. It's 100% natural. It says so right there on the bottle. And it's face and eye primer. Keeps your makeup on all day long without creasing or fading. That's especially important for the eyes for me, because my eyes get that little crease. So you say, what are you using? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's great. So that's how you get into the conversation of Glorious Face and Eye Primer. From there, what do you put on top of primer? You put your makeup. Then you start the conversation about the makeup. And you can just say, oh my gosh, I love to wear my Touch Mineral Cream makeup on top of that primer. It is my favorite combination of anything in the world, but we have a great BB cream as well. So if you prefer something that's more like a tinted moisturizer, then we have that, and it's all wonderful stuff and mineral based. So there you go. So that's the second floor, right? If someone comes into your hotel on the second floor, if they have like magical powers and they've walked in on the second floor and they're wearing makeup, what do you say to them? What do you use to remove your makeup? Ooh. Now we've gone down a floor, but we've upsold. Do you see what I'm saying? It can get very complicated, but stick with me. Okay, so that's the second floor. That's all of your makeup. products, your base makeup, right? And you can also think of this as how do you apply your products? You start with your treatment products, and then you move to your face makeup, and then you move to what we call color, okay? Color is the third floor. Now, how do we get from our face makeup to our color category? There's a couple different ways. I mentioned before, beachfront bronzer sort of bridges the gap. If someone is using the makeup and they're talking about the makeup, let's say BB Flawless, you could say, you know what I love? And be genuine, but this is truly me. My favorite thing in the world is our beachfront bronzers. I love to put the beachfront bronzer on top of my everyday makeup. And in fact, our skincare, I'm upselling them back to the skincare. Our skincare is so good that there are many days that I just wear beachfront bronzer by itself instead of makeup because my skin looks so good with our treatment products now that I don't need to wear as much makeup as I used to wear. That's really the key. You want customers to get a good skincare program and get their skin in such a condition that they don't have to wear as much face makeup, okay? So, I love beachfront bronzer by itself. I dust it on real quick with our amazing brushes. That's how you get them into that category. We have amazing brushes. We have this wonderful puffy brush, and it's so great, and it goes on all over. And then you know what? If you're talking about this brush, guess what? I got them upside down. Start talking about these brushes too. Honestly, I have used so many brushes. I used to make a living off of doing makeup, putting makeup on people. These are some of the best brushes I've ever used. And if you will notice, I have 2 deluxe brushes. Everyone should have 2 deluxe brushes, don't you think? Because one of them I kind of use for my lighter colors and one of them I use for my darker colors, okay? But this leads to this, okay? Now, those brushes are going to be back again when we get more into the color. So, we've got our beachfront bronzer. Oh my gosh, it's amazing, it's amazing. And then just a little pop of color on top. I use our Mineral Pressed Blush in Sweet. Today, I'm doing it a little bit different because I used a new, I used Sleek. This is the one that's kind of bronzy because my top was corally, so I didn't really feel right with the pinks and the reds. So I thought, oh, let me try this one. Well, it was a little darker than I had anticipated. I will be honest with you. But then I had to go on into a different blush. I had to use Seductive Blush, okay? Oh, that was upside down. Okay. So that's what I have going on. I always love to talk from personal experience, and I think people like to hear from personal experience. Like, what do you use? I mean, how often are you asked that, right? I'm asked that all the time. What do you use? So I tell them I use the bronzer, I use a little bit of blush, and then I've got my, a little bit of eyeliner. We've got a great new, now we're gonna lead into other color products here right now, okay? So we've got the beachfront bronzer, we've got the blush. You can now say, what color blush do you like to wear? And she could say, I like a pink, I like a mauve, I like, okay, let's just say she likes kind of a mauve-y, right? Well, that would be Sweet. Sweets are like our lightest, right? A lot of people like Sweet. I don't have confirmation on this, but I have a feeling this is probably our most popular color. Here's what I like to do when it comes to blush or when it comes to lip color, okay? You ask specifically if somebody says, oh, I love a coral, or whatever. Let's say they like a mauve, and you say, oh my gosh, have you tried our Sweet blush? It's fantastic. That's my favorite color. So, oh no, I haven't tried it. Oh my God, I love to use the Sweet blush, and I love to use it with Pouty liner and Luxe lip gloss. That's like my favorite combination. Oh, what are those colors, right? Or if somebody comes to you and says, let's say they're gonna order Luxe lip gloss. You can say, did you need, remind myself, did you need the Pouty liner that goes with that? That's the other trick. Know the name, and because this is online, you have a minute to run your little self to your website, to your unique website, and check what color goes with that gloss, right? If somebody orders one of the Twitter pated, if they order the an eye pigment, give them the name of the pencil that matches that. Oh, did you need whatever pencil to go with that? Right? Did you need perfect pencil to go with that? Did you need pristine pencil to go with that? Because here's the thing, they're more likely to purchase if you've already given them the name, if they don't have to do the work. I mean, I know that works for me. If I'm buying pouty liner and someone says, did you need the Luxe lip gloss that goes with that? Oh, I'm thinking, yeah, I would like a lip gloss to match. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, give me that too. Okay, give me that too. Right? Right? Gotta keep thinking. Okay, so where are we now? We're on the 3rd floor of the Upsell Hotel. We've got our treatment products on the 1st floor. We've got our foundation, makeup colors on the 2nd floor. Now we've added color, which is eye pigments, liners, lip gloss, blush, lip stains, okay? Always suggest something that goes with that. Now, a lot of times, customers will go ahead and place orders and you don't see it until it's already placed. I would still reach out to that customer, thank them for their order, and let them know that you appreciate their order of a Luxe lip gloss. And let's say they bought the 3D lashes, and you can say, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Just to let you know, we have a gorgeous pouty lip liner that goes with your gloss when you need a liner, and our Shine Eye Makeup Remover Cloths will remove your 3D mascara in a snap. That gets a conversation going because they may come back and go, oh shoot, I wish I would have known. Now, if you respond to them quick enough when they place their order, they may have enough time to cancel their order and reorder. But even if they don't, if they're ordering Shine Claws and they're ordering a lip pencil, I mean, are they almost halfway to earning their shipping for free? Well, and even if they don't, Unique Supplements are shipping, so it's only $5.50 here in the United States. So that's not too much. What you can always do is tell them, you know what? If they want free shipping, you say, it's not enough for free shipping, but I'd be more than happy to send you an eye pigment of your choice, okay? I think it might be worth the investment because you just upsold, right? And now you're their new best friend. How many people have a personal consultant for their makeup? You can't find that at the mall anymore. When I worked at the mall, we developed relationships with people. We had a card file. We would call people on the phone and let them know when we had specials. They would place orders over the phone. I'd put stuff aside for them, or I'd mail it out to them, right? That doesn't happen anymore. How many times do you find yourself at the mall and you're looking at these cosmetic counters and they're empty? It's because they don't have the consultants like they used to. It's too expensive. So we are in an ideal position right now. We have such an opportunity before us, and it's kind of like everything that was old is new again. The Avon lady used to be really popular, and then that faded, and then everything went to the mall, and then now everything's coming back full circle, right? Except we have better quality products now. So that's how we get you to the 3rd floor. 3rd floor is all of your makeup products. Now don't forget, anybody who orders a pencil needs to get the pencil sharpener, don't they? Yes, they do. They need the pencil sharpener, okay? The other idea too is if someone orders a pencil, you can offer to send this to them as a gift, okay? Because again, that is reaching out, creating relationships. They're gonna think you are the bee's knees, and you can say, hey, I noticed you got a pencil. I wasn't sure if you were aware of our pencil sharpener. Let me send you one. And also, next time you need a cleanser, really consider our Shine Claws because I love the way that they remove our makeup, and there's lots of treatment benefits in it for it. And it's really, really good for your skin. We've got great skincare. So let me know next time you need something. Plant the seed, right? It's not pushy. You don't have to feel uncomfortable. You just plant the seed. Now, we're on the 3rd floor with all the color products, and now it's time to go to the penthouse. And what is in the penthouse? Our glorious, wonderful lash crack 3D fiber lashes, right? Nobody has 3D fiber lashes. Nobody has this. Best stuff on the market, and you know it. So most of your customers are going to be buying this. They're going to come right in on the penthouse. They want the #1 selling mascara. This is what you give them. And how do you start the process? Say it with me. What are you using to remove your eye makeup? right? Yay! And we start the process all over again, okay? So anyway, I thank you guys for spending all this time with me. This is probably my longest video I've ever done, but this was a lot of information that I really wanted you all to have. Practice makes perfect, okay? Don't expect to be perfect at this unless you've practiced it over and over and over, and keep practicing. And bottom line, be genuine and be yourself. People don't expect you to be the expert. They really don't. You expect yourself to be the expert. Take that monkey off of your back. People don't expect you to be the expert. They just expect you to know where to find the answer. And you know where to find the answer on your website, and reach out to your upline. Okay, thank you so much for staying with me, and I wish you all the best in your business, and break a leg.